FM Sport.
Yeah, I think when you just look at the team, we always knew coming in a tournament like this, games like this happen. I think because it's such a long tournament, I think from us as a team and also as a batting unit is just to accept what has happened. And then, I mean, Laura capped it off nicely and said we don't become a bad batting unit overnight. Obviously, homework was done, and now we're just looking forward to the next one.
Hi, when you say the homework was done, I'm sure not a lot clicked against England, but if you can expand on exactly what went wrong. I'm sure you went into the match with certain tactics in mind. So if you can shed a little more light on what you think went wrong against England.
Yeah, I think you can't take away the smarts from England. They came in with a plan and they executed the plans quite fondly. And I think when you look at how we went about the things, I think we're a bit rushed. So I think we weren't really present in that moment in time. And I think when you go back and you probably, from my personal side, is when I went back, I was like, I don't think I was really present in that delivery I went out. So I think it's just being honest and say it wasn't a good day out and we take whatever we want, but we're not going to dwell on that. We're just going to say this is what didn't work and we're going to say now we literally have another game. It's a long tournament. You can't literally ponder on one performance.
Yeah, so you landed in Indore yesterday, and today is going to be a first training session. New Zealand earlier, Susie Bates, they said that because they've been here for the last few days, they had a couple of days off, they go into the match with slight advantage because they know the conditions, they know the stadium. It's going to be a different pitch tomorrow, but how do you assess that statement? And do you think it's better off for you guys because you move from there to a new venue, a completely new surrounding where you don't have the pressure of the previous match on you?
Yeah, I think we had to leave that town behind us. When you look and you're coming into Indore, and I mean, the people have been fantastic, and I think for us, we came, as you just mentioned, it's like a fresh perspective. So you're going to come, we're having our first training session now, so obviously just assessing the conditions. We saw with the first game they had, it was a high-scoring day, and I think for us as a batting unit is to just literally just knuckle down and just bat. Don't think too much about the outcome. Just take it one ball at a time. And I mean, we were speaking a different story when he came in with the likes of Tasman Brits and Laura Wolvaardt up front. And I think it's a brilliant opportunity for them, especially with this game coming forward.
After first defeat, how important this game will be for your team?
No, every game is important. And I think playing each team, you literally have to take it one game at a time. And I mean, our next opposition is New Zealand. We're not looking ahead. We know that when it comes to being tactical, they're probably high up there. So we have to bring in falls. And I mean, coach has said, leave everything behind. Tomorrow is another opportunity. And I mean, a lot of different individuals will pick up their hands in tomorrow's game.
Right. You earlier mentioned that the first game here was a high-scoring fixture. But if you look at it and analyze it, apart from Sophie Devine, New Zealand also would have been embarrassed against Australia. It would have been a huge defeat. So have you as a team analyzed New Zealand's defeat against Australia? And if you did, and if you can shed light on what positives and negatives you've taken from that analysis.
So you want me to give everything away?
If possible.
No, I think for us, we know that as a bowling unit, to be really disciplined in our lines, you have the likes of Amelia Kerr, you have Susie Bates, you have Sophie Devine that have been playing for a really long time. But also you're not underestimating your Georgia Pilmer, your Greens, your Easy Gaze, she came off. And I think when you look at that, for us as a bowling unit is to be very disciplined in how we go about our things. And yeah, we've shed light on the batting. I think it's just going to be the character of the team. Are we willing to dig deep? We came from Pakistan. We were able to, and then before that we were in Sri Lanka. So we've been playing in these conditions, so it's nothing new. And I mean, I always make a joke, and I was like, we've probably faced all of these deliveries in net sessions. Why can't we just go into a game and just execute? So I think for us is to literally say, okay, we had a blowout, but we've got New Zealand ahead of us.
Your record against New Zealand in recent past is not good. Will that be in your mind when you will be in ground?
When you say not good, elaborate on that, sir.
You lost to them in the last ODI. You lost to them in the T20 World Cup final. Recent past.
Recent past, okay. Fortunately, cricket is a game where you wake up and you have another day. And I think when you look at how we've played, if you really want to go that deep, 2023 World Cup, you could have been speaking another different story in South Africa. But I think for us, it's literally just being disciplined in what we do, and we take it literally one ball, one game at a time.
Sure. It's a two-part question. One, I know you've just arrived, but have you had the chance to take a look at the pitch and see how it looks? And if you did, can you let us know what your thoughts on that are? And do you have any injuries or niggles going into this match for any player?
Oh no, everyone's fresh. When you look at the individuals, everyone is fresh. I think when you have a game like that, it brings a lot of things into perspective. Being reflective, but also leaving it way behind. And with the pitch, luckily we have a coaching staff that will tell us what is at hand. And yeah, I just have backing from our coaches and stuff, because they've literally carried us over the last 3 years in this calendar. And I have full faith on what coach will say out there.